If you want to learn more about the exciting research that MAPS is sponsoring all over the world, just be sure to tune in to the next edition of the Psychedelic Salon, when we're going to be presenting a talk given by MAPS founder and president, Rick Doblin. In 2004, Rick gave a presentation at the Palenque Norte Lectures that was titled Psychedelics and Marijuana, Therapy, Recreation, and Politics. You've actually got to see that typed out to catch the recreation part. It's spelled R-E-creation. And, of course, without the hyphen, it's recreation. Very clever play on words there, Rick. Well done. I'd not noticed that before. Well, I guess that's it for today. So thanks again for joining us in the Psychedelic Salon. And for now, this is Lorenzo signing off from Cyberdelic Space. Be well, my friends.
Hi, this is Lorenzo again. The program you just heard was one of my first 70 podcasts, which I produced in 2005 and 2006. Over the last few years, I like to think that the shows have gotten a little better, and now there are around 200 free programs for you to listen to here in the Salon, with more coming out each month. For the first 4 years of the Salon, our expenses were covered by a small army of donors who contributed their hard-earned cash to help offset the costs of equipment, disk space, and bandwidth, among other things. And some of those donors have repeated their generosity on more than one occasion. But it's always kind of bothered me that by mentioning the donors' names at the beginning of the program, I was also indirectly soliciting more donations for the Salon. And, in a way, I guess that's a fair assessment. However, the majority of our fellow saloners, I find, aren't in a position to make a donation. And from the email I receive, it seems to bother people that they can't do that. So I've made a little change lately in that I removed the donation button from our web page and stopped accepting monetary donations. Instead, I have decided to fund the operation of the Salon from the sales of my audiobook, The Genesis Generation. And while the $12 cost is still too much for many of our saloners, we only have to sell about a dozen books a month to cover our costs, and so far we're on track for doing that. So if you're interested in helping to support the Psychedelic Salon financially, you can do so by either buying a copy of my novel for yourself or by sending a gift certificate for one to a friend. And as you already know, you can listen to the first chapter for free in my podcast number 186. And if after hearing the first chapter, should you want to buy a copy, you may do so through my website at www.genesisgeneration.us. And, hey, thanks again for listening to the Psychedelic Salon. I'm really glad you found us.